I'm Todd Neal with MedPage Today. A study published in this week's issue of the New England Journal of Medicine found that Tai Chi significantly eased the symptoms of fibromyalgia compared with control intervention. Here to discuss the findings is Dr. Lee Callahan of the University of North Carolina at Chapel Hill. Thanks for joining us, Dr. Callahan.
Thank you. I'm glad to be with you.
Now, you're leading a clinical trial looking at Tai Chi for arthritis. What exactly is Tai Chi?
Tai Chi is a gentle, meditative form of physical activity and exercise, and it includes a variety of components, things such as breathing techniques, cognitive techniques, imagery, balance, and weight shifting.
Now, why does Tai Chi work for fibromyalgia, according to the findings of this study, and why might it work for arthritis?
Well, all types of physical activity have been demonstrated to be very important for fibromyalgia and arthritis. And so this is another type of physical activity, and this one, by providing some of the components, the balance components and the cognitive imagery, I think adds a little more to helping people cope with their pain and some of the other issues that they face with their chronic conditions.
Now, in this New England Journal study, was the control appropriate, or would a sham Tai Chi be better or even possible?
Well, I think the control was appropriate. Actually, they did have a control. They had people take an educational program, so it wasn't just that they were sent to usual care. And it would be very, very difficult, actually, to compile some sort of sham Tai Chi, particularly since the focus has so many different components, and trying to sort of alter which component would you alter would be a difficult thing to do. So I think they had a very appropriate control in this study.
Is the control similar to what you're using in your clinical trial?
We are actually using a delay control, so we do not offer people any other thing while the intervention group is getting it, but we offer all participants the Tai Chi program. So our participants are getting usual care.
And so what are the clinical implications of the New England Journal study? Should doctors be prescribing Tai Chi for patients with fibromyalgia, or should they be sticking with the treatments that they've been using?
Well, I think they should continue to stick with the treatments they're using, but offer Tai Chi and other forms of physical activity as an adjunct. I think it would be a wonderful adjunct to their therapies. And then if their patients are having some type of wonderful benefits from this that allow them to alter or change their therapies, then they could change their therapies accordingly. But I would not substitute this for the current care, but enhance current care with Tai Chi and then alter appropriately after that.
Now, what types of future studies would you like to see in this field?
Well, I'd like to see more studies confirming these findings. This sample size was 66, which is a nice, reasonable sample size, but you always want to have the findings replicated in other studies and in other areas of the country. So we do have a number of individuals with fibromyalgia in our current study, and it's being conducted in North Carolina in rural areas as well as urban areas. So it will be a nice study to try to replicate the findings that they found in theirs.
Well, Dr. Callahan, thank you very much for joining us today.
Well, thank you for having me.
For MedPage Today, I'm Todd Neal.